DJ Face here. It's Magic 102.3 and 92.7, the real sound of the DMV. And I'm sitting next to someone special, someone you need to know a lot about. And hopefully, I'm going to help you out with that. Sitting down with the incredibly talented. I got to do this. Like, I got to get everything out. You know what I'm saying? As a vocally gifted singer-songwriter, R&B, pop, soul star on a meteoric rise. Her song Through the Night from her last album, When I Hear Your Name, is on the top 10 most played songs on U.S. R&B radios for the year so far. Her new EP just dropped, Endless Night, and it's out everywhere you get your music. Give it up for Rock Nation recording artist Maeta, y'all. Okay. What up, though? So we're just going to get right into it. You know, I got a few questions lined up for you, but I want to hear more about your story, first of all, and then we'll get to the new music, of course. But I want to know, when did you first start singing, and when did you know that this is something that you wanted to do or even could do?
I started singing probably when I was 7, something like that. I remember Leona Lewis came out with Bleeding Love.
Okay.
I used to watch VH1 Top 20 Countdown every morning because I just love music videos. I don't know why, but I saw that and I was like, that's what I want to do one day. So around then, and I just started doing covers and looking up lyric videos and karaoke videos on YouTube, that kind of thing. And I just decided I'm gonna be a singer one day. So since I was 7, that's been like my thing.
That's
I've always been a singer.
Yeah.
Before I could, I'd sing. I was so shy though. Yeah.
So that's an early decision. I mean, you're vocally talented. I mean, I've listened to a lot of your music, and so you know that's also a gift, obviously, that you were given. But yes. I'm glad you discovered that, and the world should be glad that she discovered that. So as far as the music goes, I did also read that your parents are very much artistic. Your mom's a visual artist.
Yeah.
Your dad's a drummer.
He was in high school. He's a landscaper now.
Okay.
That's kind of art. Like he designs like
Absolutely.
this girl's yard all the time and plants the flowers. He's like a nature freak, but so yeah, creative and kind of, my mom's a little bit of a hippie, so she just let us do whatever we wanted as kids. So I got to just do whatever I wanted.
Well, that's a great background to be able to have people that foster that kind of creativity and support you in that.
Because I know a lot of kids growing up whose parents had their life planned out for them.
Right.
So thank God that wasn't my situation.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's the parental influence. What about musical influence? Who are some of the people that kind of help shape your sound and who you are?
A lot of R&B growing up.
Mm-hmm.
My dad played a lot of John Mayer as a kid.
Okay.
So I always hear John Mayer, and that's like my dream collaboration is John Mayer.
Okay.
But when I got into middle school, a lot of R&B. My friends listened to like Jasmine Sullivan, Carrie Hilson.
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed with like Dondria. Like I would just go on YouTube and look up R&B all day long and just watch singers. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a great list you got right there.
Thank you.
You were doing your thing musically early on and putting out stuff on SoundCloud and doing stuff on your Instagram page. But how did this Rock Nation marriage come about? Like how did they find you and
Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I did start doing covers and posting them when I was around 13.
Mm-hmm.
I was manager then, and I spent those 5 years from 13 to 18, maybe even before that, just posting covers. And I got so sick of it. But I just felt like if I kept posting, one day I'll get discovered. Somebody's going to find me. So I spent those years meeting with labels, flying to LA, going to Atlanta a lot. And eventually, Omar Grant at Rock Nation found me. I did a cover of Best Parts by her and Daniel Singer.
Yep.
And that was like my song for a little bit. But that cover got me discovered. Omar flew to Indiana and met me. And then a few months later, I was signed. No, a few weeks later, I was signed. It was so fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just starting to kind of give up too around that time when he discovered me, because I was like, I've been doing this since I was 7, but 13 in the industry, you know what I mean? I was just not even over it, but I was like, maybe God doesn't want me to do this. Like maybe this is a sign, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's tough. Yeah. Well, you know, it's all on time, and so but your consistency paid off, obviously, because you know it finally got the right people to notice. So how's that been for you being at Rock Nation?
It's been great. I think one thing I love about them is they're super big on artist development. And they still believe in that. I feel like nobody does anymore, but they really do. So, and they believe in talent too. They don't just find people that are high and sign them and then they fall off. So they've spent a lot of time in me since I was 18. I'm 24 now. Things are finally picking up, but I did need a lot of work, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking back at the girl they signed, I'm like, damn, they really saw the potential. Because I thought I was like so hot then.
Of
Looking
course,
back now,
right.
I'm like, what was I doing? I was a weirdo,
Yeah.
but they believed in it, so I
Yeah.
thank you for that.
That's what matters. Of course, they were able to see that vision. You grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then you moved to LA. Was that move after you signed with the label, or
Yeah, it was
okay?
after I signed. I moved alone. I had no money.
Mm.
It was bad. I had no friends. I would just be alone all the time, taking the bus everywhere. And
Mm-hmm.
I always say this, but I didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't have windows in my apartment. I had to go to like Starbucks to use my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just, I was in the trenches.
Yeah.
But I didn't care because I was recording all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was having the time of my life.
Okay.
Looking back, I'm like, damn, it was kind of bad.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you how was that transition, but you just.
Yeah, I wasn't scared at all
Mm-hmm.
because I've always been so ambitious and determined to make my dreams come true. So I wasn't scared, but I didn't realize how hard it was going to be until I got there, and I was like, dang, it's hard.
Well, doing my research and everything and reading up, there's been some and seeing some other interviews that have been posted with you. People have been talking about some of the content of your music, but I want to talk about something that was specifically in something that I read, and it said that you had some confidence issues, or
Yeah.
you can maybe explain that, and then how you were able to overcome those, if you have yet or
I
not.
don't think I have.
Okay.
I'm very hard on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just me. I was thinking about that the other night. Like, why am I so mean to myself? Like certain things, I feel like I see myself as a brand now,
Mm-hmm.
and so the way I talk about myself, or even talk about myself to other people, is very like product like. Like, I love searching myself on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
seeing what people are saying. I don't take it personal, but I'm just curious how people see me as a product. But I'm so hard on myself. And
Yeah.
I like it because it just makes me better. But at the same time, I think I do get in my own way, and it stresses me out, and I lose sleep and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
maybe it'll get better one day.
I'm sure it will. I mean, it's something to work on. But I asked that question because I know there's a lot of people out there that can relate, and that some people that just don't understand how you power through situations like that. So I think it's important to show that human side of us as well. So
Yeah. And thank you for asking that. I've never been asked that before.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's one for me.
Mm-hmm.
I also noted that you said that you have a passion for live performing, and this is kind of piggybacking off of the confidence discussion we just had.
Oh yeah.
That you mentioned that you have a bit of stage fright.
I do.
Okay.
I always have. I see performances like Beyonce, Rihanna. I have my dreams. I want to headline
Mm-hmm.
Rio one day. Like I want to do those kind of things, but I get so nervous. But I think it comes from middle school. I wasn't really like bullied, but I was just picked on a little bit, and I think a lot of just childhood things are still
Mm-hmm.
in me subconsciously now. So
Mm-hmm.
when I get on stage, I feel like a joke. Like I feel like public humiliation. But it feels like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just sitting there watching your every little move.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean? Like,
Right.
It's a scary thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I do really enjoy it. And when I get out of my own head, it's really fun. But I do get scared. But I've come a long way because I'm in arenas now. I used to be crying to perform in front of 5 people.
Right, for sure. So, I mean, how does that stage fright kind of manifest? Do you get like sweaty palms? Do you get like?
Yeah, like my palms sweat, my feet sweat, my heels slide around because I'm so nervous.
Okay.
My voice dries up sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I don't care. Like every show's different. It's
Right,
weird. Like,
right.
Some shows I'll get up there and be terrified for no reason, and then some I don't care. You know what I mean?
Do you have some kind of pre-show things that you do now to kind of get through that, or?
We always pray. I
Mm-hmm.
always take a little shot of something.
Okay.
The first show I did on this tour was a mess. I didn't take my shot, and ever since then I'm like, I'll take my shot.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I get it. Works. That works. Well, let's get to the new music. The EP is out. It just dropped recently. It's called Endless Night. Correct me if I'm wrong, but solely produced by K Tronada. And it is incredible, y'all. I mean, I've listened to it top to bottom. I have a couple of favorites of my own. Of course, for obvious reasons, DJ Got Me speaks to me.
Yeah.
But also Turn Me On is another joint that I think is fire. But the whole thing is fire. tell us how you got this new project going, how the Patronata collaboration came about, and all of that. Because I know you guys have worked together before.
Yeah, we've been working together since like 2020. Right
Mm-hmm.
before COVID happened, we did a song called Teen Scene, and then we have a song called Questions on my recent 2 projects ago. And he's just cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can ask him for anything, and he'll be like, cool, whatever, send it over. So we decided to stall my fans while I work on my debut album and just put out a summer little dance project. And it was supposed to be kind of a small thing we just threw out, but we ended up loving it so much and thinking it was really good. So we put a lot into it. We did a huge photo shoot for it. We just did videos. So I'm excited and very proud of it.
Well, you should be, because it's super dope, and I don't co-sign everything, but naturally I'm a K-Tronata fan, so hearing your voice over top of his production is really, really dope. Yeah, it's definitely what you need. So I'm going to tell everybody out there that's watching and listening right now, download, do whatever you got to do, go to all the musical outlets wherever you get your music for Endless Night. It's super dope. But we're not done here. I have a couple more questions for you. You said John Mayer would be a feature that you would love to, or somebody you would love to work with. Who else would you love? Like, no limit. I mean, alive, but no limit on collaboration. Rapper, singer, producer. Just anybody off the top that you're feeling.
So I'm on tour with Money Long right now. We haven't worked together before.
Okay.
But I would love to do something with Money Long.
She's dope.
Just such a good writer. And Victoria Monet would be cool too.
I could see that.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to want to do something with Tame Impala really bad.
Oh man.
Like, I think
Yeah.
on a Tame Impala.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
reverb and the big vocals. I would love to
Yeah.
do that too. Yeah.
That's dope. I love those selections. When it comes to your creative process, though, what is that like for you? Do you like to write first, hear the music, then write?
The melodies. Even when I listen to music, I don't listen to the lyrics. Like, my favorite songs in the world, I have to actually think to process the words, because I listen to production and like melody. That's what hits me when I listen to music. So lyrically, I know what I like and what I don't like, but I'm good with melodies. I'm not good with lyrics at all. So
Okay.
I'll give, like, the writers, I'm like, you guys figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like to be alone when I'm recording. I hate too many people in the room, too many opinions.
Yep.
There's only a few people that I actually let in with me when I record now.
Well, that's good. That's how it should be done, in my opinion, as well.
It's like a sacred thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how people go work with like 40 people in the room.
Yeah. Nah, it's kind of nuts to me. So, speaking of which, studio recording, which one is like the most exciting for you? Is it being in the studio, or is it being on stage to actually perform the song?
In the studio.
Okay.
Yeah. I think making music's the most fun part.
Yeah.
Performing just comes with it, but I think my favorite thing about being an artist is the creating.
Yeah.
Because you can just dream and get excited about all the stuff. Like, creating is so exciting. Performing is just like whatever.
All right. Yeah.
What I do it for.
Yeah. And so you say you wanted to be a positive light. I read that as well. So how are you, displaying that, or how are you planning on achieving that goal of just being a positive light?
I don't know.
It's a very tough thing to do. You know what I mean? Like,
I think my rawness. I'm very genuine, and I can't sugarcoat or bullshit anything. I think that's just naturally who I am, and I have a big ass mouth, and I think that is just that felt the way he just laughed right there. He would have laughed if he was in here too, but I do have a big ass mouth, and I think that's a quality that is refreshing. But the way that I feel when I watch Rihanna on stage, and even like Selena, I was telling somebody about that recently. I love the way they make you just feel free. When I watch Rihanna, she's just like free on stage, and it's fun, and it doesn't feel too thought out. So I just want people to feel like that.
Yeah.
Me in interviews or anything about me, I just want it to feel free. I don't know.
Natural.
Yeah.
Right. I get it.
I don't like things being too like practiced or too like
Forced or rehearsed or
rehearsed. I just don't like that.
Yeah, I get it. All right, well, now we've reached my speed round. So I got like 5 questions here, but this is no thought. It don't have to take a whole lot of time. Just whatever pops into your brain. I'm gonna go with that. Sneakers or heels?
Heels.
Okay, got it. Favorite meal?
Girl. Oh, okay, there's this restaurant in LA called Bestia.
Mm-hmm.
I seriously would kill somebody over this restaurant. They have this bone marrow pasta. It's pasta, but they like scrape bone marrow onto it and mix it, and it's seriously my favorite food in
Okay.
the world.
Okay.
They have this like chestnut mushroom pasta. Ugh, I love it there.
All right.
I'm so passionate about that place.
Is it the place, or are you naturally a foodie too?
I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
I love food.
Okay.
I anything. I order weird stuff, and I'm always mad at my orders. Everybody says I'm the worst order ever. Everything I get, I always hate, but I like trying stuff.
All right.
But no, it's the place too.
Okay. Well, shout out to them. They got a nice little plug. Favorite movie?
Forrest Gump or Coraline, which is random.
Okay.
I just love those movies.
All right, dope. I'm not mad at either one. What's something you do to relax when you're fully stressed out?
I take a bath.
Okay.
Night, I love it in a bath. And on this tour, every time I get a hotel room with a bath in it, I'm like,
Yeah, candles and bombs and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
bubbles. All
Got it.
that. I just lay there for like an hour.
Got you.
About my life.
Last but not least, do you have any hobbies, and what's your favorite hobby?
I don't even think I have hobbies. Like, what do I do? I can't remember the last time I had a day off to even do anything.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite things to do when I'm not working, though, is just hang out with my friends and drive around.
Yeah.
I'm very spontaneous. I'll do anything in the moment. I love to shop. We always keep talking about tattoos. I want to go get a tattoo. We got piercings the other day. Well, I refreshed mine.
Okay.
But just, I don't know, just running around.
I got you. Whatever that is, that's fine. So just real quick, you said tattoos. If you could get one, what would it be?
Well, I have 8.
Oh, you have 8 right
I
now.
have 8.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
were talking about getting a tour tattoo.
Oh, that would be dope.
But I don't know
That
if
would be
I
dope.
want- Well, I think I'm going to do it.
That would be
Yeah.
dope.
I don't like tattoos when it's either. It's like, let me just.
Okay. All right. So everything really is just free with you. Just let it flow. No real guidelines, scripts. I got it. Okay. Well, to a fault, she says. Well, there you have it, y'all. It's your boy DJ Face, Magic 102.3, 92.7, the real sound of the DMV. Once again, Endless Night, the EP, produced by K Trinata, is out right now on all the platforms. So make sure you download that. Go cop it. Go buy it. Do whatever you got to do to get it. Give it up for Maeta. Rock Nation is in the building, y'all.
Thanks